guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Kate Marie with another video. So what I'm doing today is something I haven't done before, is ranking sequels. So I was going with any movie if it has a sequel, not a prequel, you know, it's technically a sequel, but we're not doing prequels, we're just doing sequels. We have 20 movies in this. I got this idea from Possessed by Horror, except she did like a tier list, but I can't do a tier list because I'm using this on my phone and on my computer. But yeah, so social medias are right here, and let's just get started. When I did these, I used to be like all the 6s, all the 7s, all the 10s, whatever. I'm not gonna do that anymore, just because I felt like it was just a waste of time and it was stupid. So yeah, we have 20 movies, and let's just get started. I already said that, but I'm saying it again. First movie we have is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. This is a 6 out of 10. I didn't like it. I feel like they try to do more like of a comedy aspect than horror, and I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of horror comedies. I like some of them, but like other times they're way too funny. They try too hard. It's just not. I don't like it. I just didn't like this. I would love Nightmare on Elm Street. I love this series. I think this is like my least favorite out of all of them, like including the remake. So yeah. And we have Paranormal Activity 2. That is a 6 out of 10. So I really like this one. It is a 6, so we know. I did a whole video of me ranking on Paranormal Activity movies, which will be in my playlist of ranking stuff, I think. And I thought it was like a cool thing that they did. Like, it was kind of like a prequel. Oh my god. Well, it's a prequel slash sequel with how they do it. But it was just the fact that, like, it has, like, Katie's sister. I think that was her name. And then it has, like, leading up to, like, how, like, Katie got possessed. But then near the end, it does, like, a sequel of what Katie does after what happens in the first one. So, it was very, like, what is the word? I don't know. I thought it was really cool. It was a little boring. I did like the first one better. I think the first one is my favorite out of all of them. But, yeah, that was a 6 out of 10. And then we have Disenchanted. I just watched this last night. And let me just say, it was not good. I do like what they did with the whole, like, bringing in Sleeping Beauty, but not like so like Giselle wanted a fairy tale life. That's what happened. So she brought in like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, and like all these like other fairy tales in one. I thought that was just cool, but it was just very much cheesy. It tried again to be funny, and it just wasn't funny. Plus, Patrick Dempsey was not in it as much. I do really like the songs weren't even that good. The Lincoln song was like when they were like saying like who was like better at being evil. But it just, I do think it was cool him and like Giselle evil. And I think it was really cool. It's just very funny. Not funny, like try hard. So I didn't like it. And then we have Jurassic Park, The Lost World. This one was good. It was 7.5 out of 10. And I don't know how I want to say this, but I didn't expect to like the Jurassic Parks as much as I do. But I did really like it. This one, it was really cool. It does bring back Ian. And then he goes, and then I think they're trying to save the dinosaurs, but then his daughter ends up coming. And so I thought that was just cool. And I think it was a really cool sequel. I like what they did. But still, it just wasn't it. Like, I don't know. I think it was really good. I think Jurassic Park movies are good. But yeah. And then The Hills Have Eyes too. So I knew like Wrong Turn was based off of like The Hills Have Eyes. Like, not based off of, but like that's where they got the idea. But so much of The Hills Have Eyes too, and might be so much of Wrong Turn too. And I just thought that was cool. I did think it was a really cool sequel of what they did. But I do have a bone to pick. Rape. Why do horror movies insist on adding sexual assault to these movies? It's just, I don't feel like it adds anything to the plot. And it's just stupid. And they try to do like the gore factor, and it's just, I don't like it. They even did it in the remake of The Hills Have Eyes. It's just, I couldn't, I don't know. I always hate when movies do that. I feel like the only time they should have sexual assault in horror movies is when it's like the plot of the movie. Other than that, we don't need it. It just adds to the shock factor, and it's just stupid. But I think it was really cool. Also, the actor who plays in Wrong Turn 2, who plays the lesbian girl who's like a Marine, is also in The Hills Have Eyes too, so I think that was really cool. Hills Have Eyes 2 is also a remake. Well, I watched the remake 2007 version, but yeah, that was an 8 out of 10. I really did like it. I also did like how they had like one of those like mutated things. They had like a good one. So I did really like the movie. And then we have The Conjuring 2. So, of course, Ed and Lorraine are like, Ed is, I love my life. I do think the Conjuring movies are okay. I like how it takes place in Britain. And also Joey King is in it when she was a kid. So I like what they did. I also like what they did with the Twisted Man. I don't think that's his name. The Crooked Man. And they were supposed to do like a new like movie on it with him. Like a new spin-off, but they're not, which is really sad. But, yeah. I liked it. I thought it was cool. It also brings in The Nun. So, yeah, that was an 8.5 out of 10. And then we have Iron Man 2. So, this one was good. I didn't like how, what's his name? Tony Stark. He was just very cocky and very just didn't care about anything. And like, they were trying to like warn him, like, don't do this. And he just didn't listen. And he was just very arrogant, like more arrogant than he already is. And then I thought it was just really cool. I also like Couplings and Black Widow and everything, but it's just, I don't know. I thought it was okay, 8.5 out of 10. And then you have Men in Black 2. So these movies are so cool. I thought it was a really cool thing of it. It's like years after the first one, and then they have to bring back the one guy who like decides he doesn't want to like be in it anymore, so he could take his memory wiped. It wasn't what I expected it to be, but I did really like it, and also I love the aliens. And then we have Halloween Town 2, Cannibals Revenge. This one was cool. It wasn't... I think the Halloween Town movies are very good. It was a little boring, but like Marnie and Aggie go to Halloween Town and like figure out what happens and like what's going on. And then there's other stuff going on. And then like Sophie, I think I like on the first one just because she's like such a little cute little kid. And it's just, I don't know. And then we have all this stuff. Also, Cal, the bad guy, Marnie and Cal are actually married in real life, so I thought that was cool. So that was an 8.5 out of 10. And then we have Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. So, of course, Johnny Depp, we love him. He's like the only Jack Sparrow. If someone tries to make another Captain, like Pirates of the Caribbean and not have him, they're crazy. I think it was really cool what they did. They brought back that one guy, and it has like Jack Sparrow kind of like is like supposed to die, but he doesn't want to, so he's trying to like not like cheat death, but like kind of like, what is the word, weasel his way out of it. Like how brings in the Flying Dutchman. That's SpongeBob. Oh my god, they bring in, I even forgot his name. I forgot his name. Wow. It also brings in, I forgot his name. I think it's Will Turner, his husband, his father. So I just like that. And it also was like the aftermath of what happened in the first one. That was an 8.5 out of 10. And then we have Jeepers Creepers 2. This movie was really good. I loved how it was on the bus, and there was like a whole bunch of all these other teenagers. And I'm really good with names. Like if I watched movie like a second time, I'm pretty sure all the characters. This one, I did not. But I do think it was cool how, like, it has like the beginning of like a family who lost their kid. So it has like the dad trying to like kill the creeper, and then I don't know. I think it was just really good, cool sequel. 8.5 out of 10. And we have Saw 2. This movie is so good. I think I like it way better than the first one. This is when like the whole like traps come in, and that's what I thought was so cool. And the needle pit, every time I don't cringe, but I'm like, I hate this. But I do think it's a really cool movie. Also the twist, and it's just, I think Saw 2 is one of my favorite Saw movies. And then we have I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. That was a 9 out of 10. I think it was a good movie. Was able to kind of like pinpoint who the killer was, like pretty short. And then I do think it was a cool sequel. I like how like it had like a best friend, and the best friend didn't die. Spoiler warning, oops. But I like what they did. It still was a little cheesy, but I do like the whole like point of like going on like an island because they want a trip. And then the guy from the first one, I guess they broke up. So he like wants to try and find her, or they're dating or something. I don't remember, but I think it was really cool. It was a good movie, 9 out of 10. And then I have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Of course, I had to put Harry Potter on here. This is where we get Dobby. He is so cute. I love him. It's a really good, I think it's one of my brother's favorite Harry Potter movies because he's like always replaying it. But I think it is a good movie. And I feel like Dobby, and it just makes it so good. And I always thought it took them longer to get to Hogwarts, but it doesn't really take them that long. But it's really sad that like Hagrid and Dumbledore have to like get like taken away or whatever. But yeah, that is a 9 out of 10. And then we had Child's Play 2. That's 10 out of 10. And I just recently rewatched it. I think it is by far, like, I love Child's Play movies. I'm watching the Chucky series, which if you have not seen them, you should. I don't think they're on Peacock right now, but I think after the season finale this Wednesday, it will be on Peacock. But I do think you should watch them. They're so good. It brings more into, like, the actual movies. And then it brings back Andy and Kyle, and I just love all the characters, and it is such a good show, so I was like, why not watch Child's Play? So I did. I watched the first one, the second one, haven't gotten to the third one yet. It was still I think it was a good movie. I think I might like Child's Play 2 more than the first one, and yeah. And then we have Hocus Pocus 2. This movie is so good. I wish, like, I see all this hate on it, but I think it's good. I think, of course, like, you expect a lot because it is like Hocus Pocus is such like a fan favorite, like have to watch every Halloween. It is hard to make a movie on it, like a second one, but I do think they did a good job. I think it was honestly really cool. Like the plot was really interesting. Like I was like, oh, I wonder how they're gonna do this. I am excited for the third one. I don't know what they're gonna do, so I'm excited to see that, and I hope we bring back like the original kids for like a final showdown. But yeah, that is a 9 out of 10. And then we have Final Destination 2. This movie is so good. I just think it's really cool. It has AJ Cook, and I love her. And it's not my favorite one. Favorite one is Final Destination 3. But I do think it's really cool. And, like, of course, now, because of that movie, every time I see a log truck, I'm like, Mom, please, like, go to the other side. And then, I like how it brings back Clea Waters. I don't think that's her name, but I'm just going to say it. And I just thought the deaths were kind of amazing. And they were cool. I feel like the first 3 Final Destination movies were good, and the last 2 are kind of like, eh. The 4th one is so horrible, and the 5th one is okay. I like how it's more of a prequel, but I'm excited for the 6th one. They said it was supposed to come out in August, and it's November, and I still haven't heard anything, but I'm excited for that. I do have a video of ranking all the Final Destination movies too. That is a 9 out of 10. And then we have Terrifier 2. This movie is so good. Like, I love this movie. I love Terrifier. Like, I love like the clown. It was just so cool what they did. There's more story of it. Like, I think the first one was just a whole bunch of blood, gore, death. And this one, there's more story to it. I'm pretty sure they're making a third one, so I'm excited to see what they did there. I like what they did with this, and I like how they made like the characters. Like, I like Sienna. I think her costume was like awesome. Like, I wish we would have seen more people go dressed up as Sienna this Halloween. I would have, but I'm too insecure. But I think it was a good movie. I think the post-credit scene was cool. I don't know. It definitely was awesome. 9 out of 10. And then we have Halloween Kills. I cannot believe I have Halloween Kills over Terrifier 2. I might have to change that. But I just think Halloween Kills was a really cool sequel. I wish Laurie Strode was in it more, but like, you know, she wasn't. But I do think it was really cool. Like, it has a whole bunch of death love. It's like Michael is so savage in this, and he is just like, he is extreme. And it brings back like the original characters from the first one, like the original Halloween. So I like how they did that. Also, I don't like Karen, so spoiler, I'm happy she died. I'm happy she was not in the third one, because she's just a Karen. But that's 9.5 out of 10. And then, of course, the best sequel of all time is Care Bears 2, A New Generation. I like this movie better than the first one, and of course, I'm putting a Care Bears movie in here. Suck it up. I think it's really cool. For some reason, I had a crush on the dirt guy. I forgot his name. When he was like him, I thought he was like super hot. But I do think it's a really cool sequel. It does make, I kind of like how it shows where the Care Bears come from and how they get like the little powers. But again, it's a good movie. I love Care Bears. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for little kid movies because it brings back when I was a kid and times weren't so tough. Hope you enjoyed the video. Are there any sequels in here that I did not put that you want me to? Put them down in the comments, and I will, of course, make a set of part 2 because it's like 500 sequels. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next week.